Hello guys, it's Legend of Old 101 here once again. Bring you another TV show review. So it's been a while since I've done a TV show review. Episode 1 of The Sister, 4-part miniseries on ITV. So some of you may have heard of this, especially in the UK. They've been showing trailers everywhere. So stars Russell Tovey as Nathan Redman. So everyone knows about Russell Tovey, Legend of Tomorrow fame. Being Human, as everyone knows him the most from. The werewolf. You know, the original Being Human, by the way. Not the American version, the original one. The British, English version. And it was in Quantico for a little bit as well. For that season. And yeah. So he's been everywhere. This guy's been everywhere, man. He's around the globe. He's famous. He's a famous guy right now. Not as big as he should be, but he's up there. He's up there on the world stage. Bertie Carvel as Bob Morrow. So he's another character on the show. And Amrita Acharia, who plays Holly Fox. Plays Nathan's wife. Russell Tovey's wife. So, and Bob's his friend, quote unquote, as you're gonna get into as I speak. So basically, it starts off almost like a 3-man booth at the starting, because mostly about them three at the starting of the episode, throughout the episode, I should say. So yes, let's get into this. So the episode kicks off with Nathan, Russell Tovey's character, literally looks like about to kill himself in 2013. Has all these tablets on the table, getting his water ready, he's about to swallow them. Sees Holly on the news. Her sister's dead, or been found murdered. It looks like buried. And all of a sudden it jumps to present day, and we see Nathan in his house, just chilling, sitting down, and all of a sudden a character called Bob shows up at his house, and I'm like, who is this Bob character? And he has like a weird tone to his voice, like, yeah, he talks like that. Nathan, we have something to talk about. I'm like, what is he talking? He's like a straight villain. He looks like a villain as well. He's got a straight dirty, grimy look to him. And he's crazy as well. He comes to him and goes, you're ignoring my calls. Because Nathan won't let him in. And literally he's like, yeah, you're at my house. What are you doing here? Get lost, basically. It's what he's saying. Nathan's saying to Bob. Bob rocks up in the house, gives him a letter. Of basically, there's like a place who's going to dig up like a ground somewhere. I don't know where. I can't remember where. But they're gonna these corporations are gonna dig up and create like a dig site. And at this point, you're thinking to yourself, he must have murdered someone at some point. You know what I'm saying? At this point of the show, like quite early on, you're thinking to yourself, he's done something dodgy. And I'm like, has he killed someone? And then Bob kind of just talks to him for a bit, talks to Nathan for a bit, and sees a picture of Holly, his wife, and which is apparently her sister. And Bob kind of collapses in a way, like in shock. I was like, Nathan, what have you done? And then so we realize Holly is his actual the sister is his actual wife, because she comes up and goes, yeah, who's this? And then Nathan goes, just someone who's that I don't really know. He's about to leave. And then Bob was like, yeah, just a woman troubles. Then he walks off, and then she casts a quiz about Bob, and Nathan literally deflects, you know, as someone who's suspicious would do. So it's a lot of stuff going on right now. It's very stylized, the show as well. It's a psychological thriller, and it's very well done. Directed by is it Niall McCormick? The directing is stellar. The directing is 10 out of 10. So I'm gonna say the cinematography, oh my gosh, it felt like a cinematic piece. It felt like a movie. The way this thing was shot and the way it was written, Story is amazing. I think it was based on a novel called Burial by someone called Neil Cross. So yeah, I didn't know it was actually based off a novel. Yeah, so you see that it literally Nathan is sort out Holly, follows her, literally rings her up at her firm. I think she's a estate agent, and he is a car salesman. So he rings her up and goes, "Yeah, I want to see a house." And she's like, "What kind of house?" He's like, "A 3-bedroom." He's like, "So yeah, so we have a booking, blah blah blah." So he sounds very vague on the phone. At the same time, he's just saying one-word answers. And he's dodging everything that's going on. And he sounds so dodgy on the phone. It sounds so creepy. I'm like, but to them, it's sales a sale because you get bonus and commission and all that stuff. So obviously, you just be like, okay, whatever. Let's check the house out at a certain date. And at the same time, Bob's still trying to contact Nathan. Nathan's just trying to ignore him the entire time. And even sends Nathan at some point a CD. So, and Bob at the same time just saying, "Hey, we need to move this body, bro. This body has to go. It has to be has to be moved." So he has this disc. He puts the disc into the car, and it had weird white noise in the background, going tss, and then he hears, "I'm not dead." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I'm not dead." I'm like, at that point, I'm thinking to myself, "This is a supernatural show at this point." I'm thinking, is there a ghost in here? Is this being human all over again? I'm thinking it's just a psychological thriller / being human ghost story, bro. This is a ghost story, bro. That's what it seems like right now. So so yeah, so then we realized back in 2009 Nathan met Holly's sister at a party, and then one thing led to another, it looks like, and then she died somehow, and then he drove down the woods with Bob. Bob was like dragging up Nathan, was like, what have you done? What have you done? So obviously no, Bob's involved. Bob's lost his mind. He used to be a professor at some point, but he studies the paranormal. So this is where the supernatural element comes into the show. I'm like, yo, this show is so good right now. There's so much moving parts in this show. My gosh, and the acting is top notch. I like the acting in the show. Also Tovey and Bertie, Carvel, them two together, that combination is stellar. That is amazing. The partnership is great. Nathan and Bob, they're my main favourite characters of the show. So far, they're my favourite characters. And later on, Bob turns up to Nathan's workplace. he's having a meeting, some conference or something. Bob just rocks up in his office. Well, not even the office, just outside in the lounge with the other people, just watching. Like, what is this guy doing? He's just like talking to himself, humming, whistling, all that stuff. He's just like standing there, just being a nuisance. Those annoying people that you see, just like, you know, in the waiting area, it's just annoying. So then he goes, "I need to tell you something, yo. Stop avoiding me." Nathan's like, "Bro, we can't do this, bro. Yo, I'm on a place of work. Stop it, bro." So then he's just like, "Okay, let's talk outside." So he talks outside. So this is when we start to really delve into the supernatural element of things as well, because Bob said he's seen the sister. She's haunting him. So apparently Holly's sister is haunting him, the dead sister. Nathan's saying, "Yeah, you're going crazy, but you need to go to a psych ward." Then Bob's like, "Hey, we have to move that body now. We have to move that body immediately. We see it, we're gonna get in trouble. We're getting haunted. It's crazy." So Nathan's like, "I haven't seen the sister. I haven't seen that one bit." So then, towards the end of the episode, I start to realize that the sister may be real at this point. The sister may be haunting them. You know what I'm saying? So Nathan kind of gets scared. He's like, "If you're here, make it known." And then all of a sudden, the light outside the porch lights up, and then literally the story ends, yo. And I'm like, the episode ends, and I was like, oh my gosh, this show is amazing. This show is amazing. I don't know if anyone's messing with them. I don't know, unless someone knows about it. I don't know if it's an actual supernatural tale. I don't know. I'm leaning towards more supernatural, but at the same time, I'm thinking to myself, is someone messaging with them? Is someone actually literally sending them stuff and messing with them? And like, I don't know. It could be another family member that's doing something to it. It could be anything, and I'm loving it. This first episode was everything to me, man. This was awesome. First episode was awesome. This is what you call English TV show at its finest. This right here, The Sister, 4-part miniseries, first season. Russell Tovey, Bertie, Carvel, Amrita, Acharia. Bro, them 3 put in work this episode. I liked it. So yeah, tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below, because I love this episode of The Sister. This is top tier. This is top class drama TV. ITV with a banger. ITV have really good TV shows anyways, but this is like a cut above. Like the way it's been shot, it felt so cinematic. When you watch the show, you're gonna know what I mean by that. It looks clean, looks slick, stylized. It felt like this Niall McCormick. I don't know what he's done. Let me check what he's actually done. He hasn't done the Long Water Finish. He hasn't done too much. The Game. No, he hasn't done too much. So, hey, love it. This guy is too good. Niall McCormack. Let me see. He must have done more stuff in this, because this guy is too good right now. There's no way he hasn't done more than what he's showing me right here. There's no way he hasn't done more than this. There's no way. There's no way. Let me just do a quick check, see if he's done anything else. McCormick. There we go. I'll say it. Let's see what he's done. Yeah. Okay, it's not too much, I guess. Hidden, The Game, Dr. Thorne, The Durrells, The Victim, and then The Sister. So he hasn't done too much, to be fair. So yeah, I'll be looking out for his stuff, for his names on it, because this guy's good. So yeah. So it's solid. This is solid. This first episode, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. A+. This episode. So I'm going to say on that. Go watch it. Thumbs the video up. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel and all that good stuff. Press that notification bell to film my next video straight away in the inbox, yo. And always refer to put your comments in the comment section down below. Come on, guys. Come on. And also, Square Ass Syndrome. Try and do it every week. Talk about TV shows. Do specials as well. Every month. So yeah, check us out. Ben, Tom, Dan, and myself. Troy will be on there. So anyone don't know my first name, yeah, so it's Troy. So yeah, so I'm gonna be on there as well. So Square Ass Syndrome, YouTube, and all other audio formats as well. Hey, I got you. Hey, so wherever you are there, stay safe out here in these streets. It's Legend of 011 signing out. Peace.